Hello, this is Carrie and Dan with 986 Productions. This is the first video in a series of After Effects tutorials. In this video, I will be giving you a quick rundown on After Effects interface, along with a simple example of what you can do with After Effects. This is the layers. This determines all your materials on the composition. This is the composition work area, where you can view what you're working on. Everything that you work on, you're going to be dragging into it. This is the menu bar, and just below that is the toolbar. We'll be going over that later. This is the project area with the controls just below it, and you'll be able to see a lot of details of what you import right up here. This is the effects panel, where you alter your composition and interact with it. This is the, you can add and remove things, such as the preview bar, and various other tools that are hidden. We're going to have the preview bar on, so that we can use that later. So we're going to import a image file into this, and I'm going to give you a quick little example of what you can do with After Effects after just a few minutes. This is gives you an example of what the composition is, the object is. This up here, you can see the pixel size of the image. We're going to drag it down here into the composition, which will auto size to fill the screen. The bigger the pixel size, the bigger the screen size. So you have to keep that in mind. You can, if you have too many pixels, you can end up with a really big composition because it auto sizes to the main thing you bring in first. So it's 1920 by 1080. We're going to bring in some text, and we're gonna animate this text as a little example, and I'm gonna show you what you can do with this text. You can alter the type of text and various text alterations over there in this effects toolbox. Here we're going to access the transformations, and we're going to scale this up to size because it's a little small for this example. We're going to select it and move it into place. The transformation options here in the layers, you can alter quite a bit about it. The position, the size, you can rotate it around, make it invisible. We're going to make it a little bigger, and yeah. Now we're going to move it over here because we're going to move it onto the screen, and we're going to access this positions, which creates a little keyframe, locking it into that position. Then we're going to drag it over, creating another keyframe. We're going to drag the timeline over, and then we're going to add another keyframe so that we can create an animation having the text going the opposite direction, right back to where it came from. Just like that. So now it will go back and forth across the screen. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, just like that. Back and forth. Simple little animation for this text. Now we're going to make the text only appear on the screen, but first we're going to have to create a little rectangle here using the rectangle tool. Move that little rectangle around so that it fits properly. A little bit of alterations. There we go. Now to make this rectangle show the text, we have to add a track mat. And if you don't have the track mat enabled, just that little button down there. There we go. But first, we're going to go up to Effects. We're going to add a mask onto the rectangle. It's in the layer options, mask, new mask, just like that. Then we're going to connect this rectangle to the text, clicking on the text, adding on a track mat. There, the text is gone. Oh, where'd it go? Well, just drag this over, and there you go. It only appears on the screen, giving that nice little effect, making it look like it's a projection. Drag it back. Now we're going to use the preview. Make certain you have it enabled. Just go up to Window, and we're going to click on Preview. You see the green bar at the bottom as it loads. This means that every time you use preview after this, it's fully loaded. It'll smoothly run across. However, it appears that the recording software used in this video, it doesn't agree too well with the preview mode in After Effects. After Effects is a very a RAM intensive program. This is the tools, the hand tool, the zoom in tool, zoom in, zoom out, the rotation tool where you can rotate your composition. Next is the camera tool. We're not going to use this today. It's for more advanced stuff. Pan behind. The rectangle tool, where you can make little rectangles which have the mask auto applied. This is the pen tool, where you can use to cut things out and to quarantine little areas so you can apply effects only to those. Basically a custom made rectangle, basically. This is the text tool, a little bit of text and add it into the composition. And next is the brush tool, this clone stamp tool, and the eraser tool, as well as the photo brush tool and the puppet position pin tool. These are more advanced. We're not going to be going over these in this tutorial, and we will likely go over this in future tutorials. This is the end of this tutorial. See you in the next. Carrie will be teaching us about the lower thirds. See you there.